The Hallis Trophy awaits one of these teams, partner. Just a half to go as we're off in the third quarter. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Philadelphia has its offense out to start this third quarter. It's a touchdown ball game right now, Brock. 14-7 as they start this possession. First and 10 now from the 30. From the pistol, Hurts. Completed here to Uzama. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Short pass brought in. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Wow, it has been such a good day offensively for the guys up there. That's actually the first sack by this defense. And now comes the real question mark. Will it lead to more? Or will this offense learn a lesson and get back to the rhythm they've been in protecting?
Another try following the sack. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark. Really, from the first snap through this second half, there have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
Well, most drives should end right there, but they beat the defense and convert on 3rd and 17.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, Hurts. He's got Smith. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
I feel so bad, I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today, because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, and there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Now here comes the Green Bay offense. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. On the jump. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set, go.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. C.J. Gardner-Johnson there on the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9. Throwing from near his own goal line. That finds Jacobs complete. He gets it ahead, winds up with about 3. It was Reed Blankenship making the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular. When the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Throwing his love on third. He's on the move. And they were able to drag him down as he reaches the 15-yard line. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Ball start, offense.
So tough to stay set when you've got defenders doing everything they can to make you jump, and, well, they got one of them to move that time.
Still first down.
They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker. Shotgun now for Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Love out of the shotgun. Escapes the pocket. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first. Just a quarter left before one of these teams punches its ticket to the Super Bowl. The Packers. Eagles with an extra man in the secondary for this third down. Turning to Jacobs on third. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Markers reset, ball at the 37.
Let's go.
Play fake, it's Love. Buying some time right. He takes it himself. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right, they win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
2nd and 4. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up. He'll throw it. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run right, throwing deep down the side. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge gain.
Looking to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. Hits the 20. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal.
Ready.
From the red zone now. That one's incomplete in the end zone. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards of it into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't. This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
The back's got it. It's a Green Bay touchdown. They'll Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers double their lead to 14. On now is McManus to kick this away. Covey now to return this. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Eagles about set to go on offense. They are coming off their first interception of the game. This drive now a chance to rebuild some confidence. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here. Here he is on 3rd and long. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. McManus on for the extra point. And the extra point is up, and it is good. And the Packers stretch their lead to 21. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Covey now to return this. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And as we can see here, it hasn't been the easiest game for him to operate out there, right? Number of rough moments for him. This defense able to pick him off twice to highlight their performance against him. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Hurts back to the air after the pick. Throw right side, caught by Smith. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. 1st and 10, here's Hurts. That's into the hands of Barkley. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Got to hurry this to the line. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Got a man, Uzama has it. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. 1st down throwing for Hurts. Finds a seam down the middle. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles get it back to within 2 possessions. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period, end of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
So even after the score, they're still down 2 possessions. Time not exactly on their side as they try this onside kick. And the Packers are able to recover the kick. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Offense ready to begin this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Jacobs gets it on the draw, and he's brought down for a loss. Philadelphia going to spend its 2nd timeout. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They stick with Jacobs, and he'll get this down to the 40. The Eagles decide to spend their 3rd and final timeout. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Go!
Love from the gun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Packers. Jacobs running behind center. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards. The Packers take their 1st time out. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Defense is there, and he's going down. For the moment, we've got a sack. We do, though, have a flag to sort out first before we can lock that in. Well, that play went for negative yards anyway, so no need for them to accept that penalty. And the Birds bring out the nickel look. 3rd down coming up.
Let's go.
Kicks the handoff, now Love. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the Eagles get it back as he intercepts him for the 2nd time this game.
Well, that's now his 2nd time that he's put his defense in a tough spot. That's a hard thing about playing quarterback, Kate. You know, with these interceptions and now the 2nd on the day, you're asking your defense again to step up to another series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football. That was a situation where he got the time in the pocket he needed. There just wasn't anyone open to throw it to. It got to the point he had 2 choices as that clock is going off in his head. Force a throw and risk a pick, or just get rid of it and cut your losses on the play.
And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Here he is to throw. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. So a historic venue in football sees yet another win as the Packers take this one at Lambeau. And one last huge step has been taken, partner, as they claim that George Halas Trophy as NFC champions. And now just 1 step and 1 trophy remain. 2 weeks from now when they take the field in the Super Bowl. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.